Welcome. It's Wednesday's Moon, and this is your host, Michelle Renee Tendaji Shea. And I want to thank you for joining me today. Let me just go ahead and get everything started here. Very good. So, as you know, for some of those that follow my page and watch my posts, many of you were able to see that yesterday was just an interesting, energetic day. And I was really bothered and pretty much tired of seeing all of the negative posts that are popping up on our Facebook pages. I'm just lighting some Palo Santo. It's just so amazing. There. I do a little clearing while I'm doing this segment. So anyway, yes, there was just, we've had weeks and weeks and weeks of just stuff. And I guess at a moment, I just got to the point where I just realized, when do we really start supporting each other? When do we get past saying that we are down for our family, or we are really for the prosperity of our people? When does that happen? And how does it happen? And what does it really look like? And that was one of the things that I needed to get through. However, yesterday, amidst all of those different things that were happening, I was receiving phone calls from different ones that were also feeling the same sort of thing. And they actually felt like they didn't have any protection. And they didn't know what it was. And I got it. And at that moment, I just realized, sometimes we just need to recharge our living space, or first of all, our personal space, but our living space and our social space and our intimate space. We have to recharge, protect, set the boundaries again so that we can actually function. And that clears all of the thoughts that are coming in from different people, et cetera, different media, different avenues of communication. That clearing needs to happen. And if we're not able to do it daily, and most of us do, you need to do it at least once a week, and then especially around your home. So we know that, airing out the house and sprinkling salt over our shoulder or on the floor and then vacuuming. These are different things that we can do to create that clearing and the protective space. We also know that lighting sage daily, doing a sage wash for ourselves, and Palo Santo, these are very good tools that we can use. However, we do need to take some inventory. And again, that is, who are you allowing to be part of your network? So that's your internal network, and your external network. Who are those people? And then once you discern what it is and you release it, you have to remember that it's just because you released it didn't mean that the energy wasn't still coming to you. You have to be able to figure out how to diffuse that energy. And one of the things that you can begin doing is, first of all, reach out for help. Reach out and let somebody know that this is the way that you're feeling. So open up and express it to somebody. And if you don't have somebody, then your community, people in your social network that actually care about you. So you need to reach out. Second thing you need to do is start changing the words that are coming out of your mouth, and then replace them by positive words. That might be difficult, because if you don't have anything positive to say because you're not feeling positive, then it's hard to find those words from within to get to that place where you can cancel out some of that negative stuff that's happening. Not some of it, but all of it. And so one of the resources that I use is through mantras. I'll go to YouTube or Spotify. Pandora doesn't have those, I don't think, but that's something I will double check with. But you can actually put in motivational speakers, or you can put Zen mantras, or positive motivation, positive affirmations. You want to list those in your YouTube and then create your folder so that you can save them. And when you get to feeling like that, when you wake up and you realize, oh my goodness, I just woke up on the freaking wrong side of the bed. When you realize that, and I think everybody else woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and so I'm just going to go back to bed. I'm going to go readjust and reprogram so that I can see everybody on the right side, because obviously I might be seeing somebody on the wrong side of the bed, right? Okay. So with that being said, those are some of the avenues, because you have to start reprogramming and reinserting positive words so that within the next 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, you will actually now start to feel the wave of positive energy happening to you. And you'll know it because within 3 hours of being able to express it and then making the immediate change after you're able to get that out and then you're looking for help, all of a sudden within a 3-hour span, the energy starts shifting and you begin to feel positive again. And at that point, what you definitely want to do is say thanks and grace and appreciation to those that actually held you up. And that actually dispels any other negative energy, so those people aren't weighed down as well. They are feeling the reciprocity of graciousness because you acknowledge that they held you up. And so instead of just taking the words and then moving on, you actually acknowledge this space. So, and that builds everybody up. And then therefore you're not acting as a vampire, just as if you were being vampired. So, vampirized. So, that is some of the things that you would need to do. Now, there are some things that you can do around your house, and this is just, recharging your house. Hold on, I'm about to make some tea. I'm actually preparing another tea wish spell. I have these wonderful tea lights that I do. Some are in teacups, and some are in these beautiful, cute little vases. So, and my clients will call and ask for one, and voila, there it is. So, and I'll post a video on that in a little while. But anyways, so one of the things that you can do, let me get this. I have a book. It's called The Magical Household. I love this book. It is so practical. I have many. However, this one is very practical. And on page 106, it brings out, matter of fact, let me just go to the chapter. It's chapter 12, protection. And it speaks about protecting yourself regularly. And sometimes we just need a new recipe. Sometimes we just need a good boost. And that's okay. So take advantage of some of the simple things that you can use in your own kitchen to create that refreshed feeling and that confidence that you are being protected by now another supportive element. Okay? So one of the things that I found, which I really love, it's called the Witch's Bottle. This is cute. Gather rosemary, needles, and pins. Okay, so that's for those that think. If you think we're sticking it in a little doll, that's not what we're doing. Okay, so we're not doing pin work like that. Okay, gather rosemary, needles, and pins, and fill a small jar with these ingredients, saying the following as you work. Ready? Pins, needles, rosemary, wine. In this witch's bottle of mine. Guard against harm and enmity. This is my will, so mote it be. Now you'll visualize the herbs doing just those things that you've requested. And when the jar is full, you're going to pour in the red wine, then cap and cork the jar, drip the wax from a black or red candle. And now, just so you know, I know sometimes those are hard to find. I make black candles, so if for some reason you're having difficulty finding certain colors, just give me a ring or hit my inbox and then I can support you at finding them in your local area, or you can get them through me. Okay, so at that point you're going to bury the jar at the furthest corner of your property or place it in an inconspicuous spot in your house. Now that witch's bottle destroys any negativity and all evil, and these pins and needles impale the evil. The wine drowns it, and the rosemary sends it far away from your property. Isn't that interesting? Now, there's a couple more in here that are absolutely divine. So there's weather protection, there's all-purpose protection, there's anti-theft protection. So go ahead and get this book. I'll go ahead and put on the Amazon link in the description so that you can click there and get the book. And I don't think it's more than a couple of bucks anyways. So, but it's so useful. And it's just a great pick-me-up, especially when you feel like you've been bombarded and you're wondering, what can I do to protect myself? And because I was feeling the way that I did yesterday, and not only that, I had many people in my inbox saying, I feel this certain way, which let me know, oh, maybe I need to do this myself. And I have my own personal one, because you can create your own personal one. And then with that, I needed to share with others how they can just kind of give their protection bubble an extra boost. So with that being said, I'm going to get back to working on my goodies here, because I've got some candles and some soaps that I'm making. These are healing soaps. And so anyways, and I'm going to have fun with that. But I'm going to get back to doing that. And I wanted to thank you for tuning into the channel today. Have an amazing Friday evening and a wonderful weekend. This is Wednesday Moon. Daily Inspirations. Daily Divine. Ashe.